Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meets him with a straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother, Jusdueboxing.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family, man. We back to build on this boxing. You know, what y'all just seen was my new intro, man. Shout out to my dog X, man, Athletic Mind, for you know, putting that together, man. That's some of Jersey's finest, as y'all already know. But today we're gonna give champ ElijahPierce his just due, man. You know, we've been tearing up the OTX boxing scene lately, you know, win after win after win. He's just been putting them together, man. I just wanted to make sure I let him know we see him and we appreciate what he's been doing and the work he's been putting out. And I just hope that, you know, these wins he's been putting together get him the kind of fight that he's looking for. You know what I mean? These guys, he won all the smoke and he's willing to compete. You know what I'm saying? And he want to get in there and prove himself. And that's what you want to see with any young fighter. You get what I'm saying? That's coming up and the ranks doing their thing, putting on. He hungry, man, and he's resilient. He battle tested. I mean, you name it, he putting on right now, man. So shout out to him, man. So I just want to welcome a special guest, my guy, the Wolf, ElijahPierce, in the building, man.
What's going on, my dog? How you doing?
Man, what's good with it, champ?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, you know.
Right.
With my twin right now, we moving around.
Right. Is that the baby girl that brought you out?
No. I'm talking about my little brother.
Right.
He sleep.
All right. That's dope, man. But appreciate your time and you coming up, man, back to build, man. But I had to reach out and get you back on, man, because I'm excited for you and the work that you putting in, man. You putting on right now, and it shouldn't be overlooked. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure, you know, I touch base and we, you know.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you like always, man. Yeah, I'm happy, man. At the end of the day, you know, I didn't, you know, everything doesn't always happen in the manner or way of which you want, but it happened the way it needed to. You know, I got the knockout just like I said I was going to do. I said I was going to knock him out. I said I was going to do this and that and third, and I did it.
Right.
Now, you know, I do think my performance could have been a whole lot better, for sure. You know, it's some things that I just got to tighten up, you know, in regard to boxing. You know, from just my diet and just all types of things like of that nature that can, you know, affect performance. But you know, small thing to a giant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, man. Most important thing is you recognize and understand, you know, where you need to improve, and I think that's just gonna make you better. You real with self, and I think it start there. So, yeah, you know, I know you fight y'all fighters, y'all own, you know, toughest critic, but
yeah,
as you know, to be expected. But we gonna get through this fight, man. So first, I wanted to ask you, man, because I thought it was dope. The last time I had you up here, I asked you about, you know, baby girl walking out with the wolf costumes and all that. I thought that was dope. But just when I thought I seen it all, y'all goes out and y'all top that, and you let her bring you out. I gotta run the clip for you real quick. Just in case anybody didn't see this, I'm gonna play one of the clips of the baby girl bringing them out, man. It's we thought we seen something when AB came out rapping. Bro said, "Nah, I got y'all. Hold on, man. Baby girl, that was
Yeah,
dope, man."
man, y'all go stream my baby girl, man, Bella the Wolf, on all platforms. On all
For
platforms.
sure, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure,
man.
definitely. We all about support. So who idea was it? Who idea was it to put that together,
You know, it's mine. Cause I
man?
mean,
Mm-hmm.
my daughter. See, I think I told you before. You know, I do a lot of stuff, bro. Like I make music, I rap, sing, dance,
Right,
act. I do all
right,
that. So you know what I'm saying.
right.
So she asked me one day. She like, Daddy, I wanna record. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, all right. So you know, we got in the booth. I got my own studio. So you know, we locked in for a day, and
Mm-hmm.
we recorded her first EP.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy, man.
And
That's dope.
she went crazy. And it was what amazed me about it was
Mm-hmm.
that she records like a professional already
Mm-hmm.
because she's watched me do it for so long. I thought that was
Right.
so dope. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's people, you know, when I've engineered a couple of times for people or whatever, and they have trouble. And
Mm-hmm.
like, here is my 8-year-old daughter, like
Mm-hmm.
she on it. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I was
dope.
so proud just
Yeah.
to see her in that light, and then for her to you know I was as a kid I was never fearful. I always loved being in the spotlight. I used to
Mm-hmm.
perform at talent shows, all that type of stuff. Obviously I
Mm-hmm.
boxed, and everything else. So for her to have that in her where she is not afraid to
Mm-hmm.
showcase her talent, I love it, man. That's like that shit was just so endearing to my heart. That's what
Right.
made that
Right.
fight even that much more special. And
Right.
then I had my son there too. My newborn son was there
Mm-hmm.
as well. So
Right.
just to have both my kids with me in the locker room the whole time, and just everything in the whole fight, man, it made me emotional as hell. That's why I was like, man, like that's what really got me through that fight because like I didn't feel like myself. Like I felt
Mm-hmm.
real rusty. Like I felt
Mm-hmm.
so rusty. I was like, damn, man,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't feel sharp. Like I don't, because when I was warming up, I felt sharp when I was warming up. But like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just I just wasn't all the way there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
I,
that
I
happens.
remember going into that ninth round. My dad was like, son. He was like he kind of got emotional. And he was kind of like, son, like please,
Mm-hmm.
man, I need you to turn up, man. He was like, I do not want to see you lose everything you work for
Mm-hmm.
from in this game because
Mm-hmm.
you fighting how you fighting. He was like, you doing good, but your output is low. He was like, you throw
Mm-hmm. Right. Probably got a phone call. Y'all hit that like button, man. We gonna build with Champion. Pop back in a second. Probably hit the spot. Dean, Boxing Stars, Malaza, Ricky Ray, what it do, man? Shout out to everybody, man. Probably got a phone call or something. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep building with the champ. I hope y'all did get a chance to see the fight. His fight this past Friday, man. It was a damn good fight. And you can tell when the fighter is not having their best night. That was one of those, but resilience and stuff just got him through it. You know what I mean? He's back in it.
Oh
What's
yeah,
good?
my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Good?
Somebody called.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but yeah, I was saying so. It just pretty much when that happened, it just brought like he talking me emotional, and then he was just like, son, I need you got to turn up, man. I feel like this fight is way too close.
Mm-hmm.
He said you need to knock his ass out. You need to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so I just I kind of started tearing up or
Mm.
whatever, and I was just like, all right, Dad, say less, say no more. I
Right,
got you. And then
right.
boom,
So we're
a
gonna
minute, a
rewind.
minute later.
Right. Yeah, we gonna talk about so we're gonna get into it. I always like to ask y'all because you said you just didn't feel like you was all there and it's all good. But what was your training camp like leading into into this fight? How did you
No,
feel
I mean
leaving
the
camp?
training camp it was good. I mean, cause
Mm-hmm.
the good part about it, even though I have been inactive for so long at the ring for like damn near a year, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Before my training camp started, I was already in camp. Like I had went
Mm-hmm.
to Japan, and I was
Right.
trained in Japan, and then I came when I after I got back,
Mm-hmm.
I was helping Floyd Schofield, get ready
Mm-hmm.
for Tevin Farmer. So
Ah, dope.
I was already active. So, but I just think it was just the fact that I just hadn't been in that ring, man. It's just different. We got
Mm-hmm.
them 8 ounces on and
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
pace and just all that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I went all the way there. But it's all
Yeah.
good. We gonna shake back.
Hey, listen, you shaking back from like what it was a rough night, but the way you got through it to me was impressive. So look, let's talk about it, man. Baby girl made her debut. You know what I mean? Walking pops out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I know that shit was motivation. That just was one of the dopest moments in boxing. And sometime it's gonna be hard to top that. Just the thought alone and her presence. She came out with the right energy. She wasn't shy at all. I'm like, she's supposed to be here. So.
No,
We
man. It literally every like I dreamed all this was gonna happen, and
Mhm.
it happened exactly like it's really wild, man. God is amazing. I give him all the glory. He's
Right.
amazing because like literally,
Mhm.
I had dreams. I even told people I was going to. This is my first knockout because I've knocked a lot
Mhm.
of people out, but most of the time it was
Mhm.
body shots and like stop TKOs and stuff. I had
Mhm.
never really. Well, I mean, I've done one punch knockouts before, but I wanted a devastating knockout. That was my goal for this
You
fight,
got it. You
and
got
I
it.
got
You
it.
got it. You got it. You got it. So look, man, look, you get it in there. I mean, you had a little scare, and me and the family was in here watching. I wasn't worried at all, but you got
Yeah,
knocked down. And
yeah.
in my mind, I've seen this before. I seen the last time you got knocked down. I seen what the end result was. So when I see the look on your face, calm, composed, your legs was together, you was on point. And what was going through your mind when you got knocked down in the first round early?
No, it was literally a flash knockdown. Like it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't no, it was literally a flash knockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why like my leg wasn't even like nothing was really wrong with me. I just
Not at all. Right.
hey, call me whatever. I was just like, okay, let me just slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of jump. I even know when I messed up. I jumped in, with the
Mm-hmm.
shot instead
Mm-hmm.
of a little too early or whatever. So
Right.
yeah, it was all good, man. It happened first round. Everybody fresh. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's all
Heard a
good. It
lot.
was all good.
Yeah. So I noticed again the way you composed yourself after it happened is like, you've been here before. It was no panic on your face. I seen the eyes clear. You was ready to go. And anybody can make a mistake. And like you said, early, everybody's fresh, everybody's strong, but you got through it, man. But then, as the fight went on, we got, back and forth. It was a close fight, not your best performance. But how did you feel going into that ninth round?
Like I said,
Mm,
I was just I don't know. I just felt kind of like I said out of it, and then my
mm,
dad like it was really like my punch output was not there this time,
right.
and I was just like, damn man, what is going on with me? Like it was pissing
Mm-hmm.
me off.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's what I said. My dad. One thing I love about having my dad in my corner is that he can invigorate that emotion in me. He knows how to bring
Mm-hmm.
that dog out.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was just like what he was saying to me, and
Right.
I could tell it's his eyes, like the way he was. You know what I'm saying? He was really
Yeah.
like
You
on
feel
his
that shit.
down. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? He was
Mm-hmm.
on his Rocky shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so when he looked me in my eyes and was like, "Son, like I need you to go out there and knock his ass out. Like, come on, like."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It hit me. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like I said, nigga, I'm about to cry and shit. I'm like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
good.
Right.
All right. And then, boom, voila.
Right.
Bah.
So you drop them in the ninth for the first time, and I'm like, there you go. I'm sitting here still with my lady. I'm like, there you go, right there. There you go. So and then you up the ante. You wasn't done with them yet, man. It seemed like that knockdown in the first round did nothing but piss you off. And the minute that opportunity presented for yourself to strike, you did. And just in case y'all know I'm the clip king. Just in case y'all didn't see it, just real
We
quick.
did have a
Gotta
different
show
game
Oh
it.
plan.
wait,
I was supposed to move a
and
lot more.
also too, cause a lot I don't know why everybody be trying to like. I hate when people try to paint my knockouts like lucky punches and shit.
Hell no.
I dropped him right before then, and
Right,
then
right,
I knocked him out. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
It
right.
was like,
Nah, wasn't nothing
you know,
lucky about it. Real quick, I just want to show anybody that you didn't see.
Now is where you go to the body. There we go.
Wasn't nothing lucky about that. Oh man, right. Man, that's it. That was it, man. Man, that was it. Did you know it was over? Because you got on the rope, you had that look like, yeah, that is, they ain't getting up. He ain't getting up.
As soon as I turned and seen him, I was like, oh yeah, he done. He done. He know he wasn't getting up.
Right,
And
man.
then I seen his neck like
Right.
it snapped. I'm like, oh
Right.
yeah, it's a wrap.
Arm out the rope and shit. He down there like,
Yes.
yeah, that's probably it for me. He was tough though. It was, but I just respect the fight because you can tell when you know when a fighter is on their A game and having an off night or not having their best night. But your mind, your face, your mentality, your eyes, you stay focused. Not one time did you have the energy to me watching you like, ah, man, you didn't look desperate. Like you look like you knew I'm gonna get this dude eventually. Like you kept pushing through that shit, even after getting, dropped, knocked down early, fighting through that shit, creating your moment in the ninth. And like you said, you and your dad having that heart-to-heart moment, man. How pivotal is that? Or, for that particular fight, him just getting through to you like that.
Yeah, that was one of the most important pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it was the emotion I have for my children. That's why, I spoke how I spoke,
Right.
during the post-fight interview, because those two things, my dad and, and my children, that was the motivation in that moment for me to get the knockout.
Mm-hmm.
But, more importantly, I'd say, like that particular moment was for the fathers, the involved fathers, the ones who, what I'm saying, who are in their children's life, who want to be in their children's life and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That was for them because me, I've had my little share of things of that nature that have not served me, but one thing that nobody can ever take from me is my love of fatherhood and being a father. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my kids more than anything on this planet. So you know what I'm saying? Like having both of them there with me, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't losing. I was not going. I was not leaving without that damn belt.
I love it, man. I love it, man. I seen that, man. Like I said, I don't woke the neighbors up. I go off when I watch boxing, bro. I go off. I'm like, yes, man. This is why I wanted to see sleep because I know you wanted it and you worked for it, man. You worked for it and to see it pay off just is a beautiful thing and see that raw emotion after. But something I wanted to say to
and lastly too, like because I didn't really feel like I wanted to put my skills on display this fight. I didn't get a chance to because, like I said, I didn't feel it. So I did kind of resort to more so just I knew he couldn't hurt me. He couldn't hurt me, and I knew that I could hurt him. So that was kind of more so the thought process of how I was approaching him.
Right.
That's why I kept walking him down. I was like, I'm gonna catch his ass. I know I'm gonna catch him. And I know when I do catch him, he going to bed. And then
bad he did, man. So like I was mentioning earlier, the 2 times seeing you get knocked down, you got up both times and finished those fights by knockout. What did that say about ElijahPierce as a fighter? You know, in your roughest moments, maybe you get knocked down, you able to get back up, not just get up, but finish the fight. You know what I mean?
no matter the conditions in the wilderness, a wolf will never eat grass.
Man, say it again, man. Y'all hear he up here speaking bars, man. Them bars, man.
Come on, that's one of my favorite quotes. Man. I'm trying to tell you, no matter the conditions in the wilderness, a wolf will never eat grass.
That's real. That's real. Y'all heard it, man. I like that, man. I like that, man. I had to use it one day, man. Shout out to you, man. The wolf you definitely was, man. But something else I observed. This guy had more knockouts than you had professional fights. This dude was like what a 42 fight veteran. And I don't know if you've been watching or paying attention. I do my homework. I had broke down a little note. Man, your last 5 opponents, man, they got like a record of like 154, 19, and 4, bro.
Yeah.
And out of every last one of those opponents, they all had more pro experience than you. Guys, 40 plus fights. What is it about your team that makes you confident to fight these guys that share, have so much more pro experience over you, but you able to, get in there and know
I don't give a shit. Two,
Talk to him.
Yeah, and two,
Right, 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 right,
and then
right.
two, like I said, I mean, in the amateurs, I didn't have the
Mm-hmm.
experience in the amateurs,
Mm-hmm.
but I still contended with some of the best fighters. I beat Rolly Romero. I beat a lot of top guy. I beat Shu-Shu
Mm-hmm.
Carrington. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
my dog though. You know, we went 1-1 at the Olympic trials.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've beaten a lot of credible guys of today. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like I know my talent. I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I just need the opportunity to showcase it. And I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
continue to show and prove every time. Like people love to look at somebody's shortcomings instead of
Mm-hmm.
looking at their positives and their
Right,
additives.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like me, I've always been a person, I rise to the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
So the more important the fight is,
Right.
the most of the time, the better performance you'll see from me. Most of the time, that's
Yeah.
just how I've always kind of been built.
Right.
Now, in this case, now even though maybe the performance wasn't my best, look at the result though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made up for it. You know what I mean?
It speaks more about you, like when you able to be tested. Like people are, some people like to tell half the story, and I always say on here, don't tell me half the story, tell me it all. So it's easy to say, like I said, you got knocked down, but tell me what he did after that. What happened after that? What was the end result? You get what I'm saying? And that's what I see from you, resilience as a fighter. And so you brought up Shu-Shu, and y'all got a common opponent, Suleiman Sagawa. And
Right.
it's funny because he fought him. He fought him after you did. And I think to this day, that probably was his toughest fight, majority decision. Some
Yeah.
people were thinking that he lost. You lost a really close majority decision fight to him, but you went on an absolute tear since then. That was back in 2019.
And the
In
only reason I
2025,
even lost that fight was
talk
because
about it.
I literally trained for 2 weeks for that fight. Two
Wow.
weeks.
Wow.
And I lost the majority of the decision. I would have beat dude. I mean, I would have beat
Wow.
that dude, man. Like
2 weeks, bro.
literally, I swear to God, it was
2 weeks.
2 weeks for that fight.
Man. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and there ain't no excuse. I lost. It is what it is.
When you
But
talking
I
to
was,
me, yo, I know the
yeah.
difference between excuses and reasons, bro. That's
Right.
legit. Y'all fighters, you need adequate time to be able to train. Sometimes you gonna get it done, but 2 weeks, that's not no full camp.
No, and the thing was, like, I was going through a divorce at the time.
Wow.
So I'm emotionally, I'm not there. Mentally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there. It was just a lot
Mm-hmm.
of BS going on. And
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't have the proper knowledge. Cause even my mom was like, "Why are you fighting? You should not be fighting. You got too much shit going on. What do you like?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't fight."
Mm-hmm.
But my dad didn't know at the time. He didn't know. He was just
Mm-hmm.
like, they told him if I pulled out the fight that I would
Mm-hmm.
get suspended
Wow.
for a year.
Wow. And that's
So
the
we were
stuff that people don't hear. Them the stories and things that we don't know about. Suspended for a year, and you forced to take this fight. You only got 2 weeks to train. That's the shit people need to hear about. That's real, man. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
well, let me disclaim just so I'm not confused.
Mhm.
I had it was supposed to be a 6 week camp,
Right.
but this is what happened. Like when I said like we're week to week, this is literally what happened. The
Talk to me.
damn, I had 1 week. I trained the first week,
Right.
boom, good first week. Second week, I get the flu.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out for the whole week with the flu. Like it's
Right.
bad. I got the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Soon I trained for 2 damn days. As soon as I come back, I get pink eye.
Damn. Damn.
So then I'm out for a whole nother week.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when after I recovered from pink eye for a whole about week and couple of days, then me and all the drama with me and my daughter's mom started.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Then me and her, my ex-wife, then we start going at it or whatever. And it was just bad, man. I couldn't. I was always angry all the time. I was not
Life
focused. I
was
wasn't
life.
in the gym. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Life
just
was
messed
life.
up.
Right. Right.
That's
Right.
it, bro. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't expect to be sound in the ring and you ain't sound of mine.
That's 100% fact. That's 100% fact.
So,
Man, I respect it. And you still went out there, took that fight. Like I said, you fought to a majority decision, but I like your bounce back, bro. And you got the 2 losses, but each time you bounce back. This time you went on a complete tear. Like I said, that was back in 2019. We in 2025. You ain't lost in almost 6 years, bro.
Come
And
on, bro.
you got what, 12 straight wins, 9 knockouts, 3
Oh,
decisions.
10 by
10,
knockout now.
10
Now
by
it's 10.
knockout. 10, excuse me, 10 knockouts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, out of the 12 wins. You get me? You're on an absolute tear, man. What statement do you think you've made since losing your last fight to right now and making a statement last night?
That I deserve to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, there is a reason, man. I'm not getting the biggest fights, the top fights.
Right.
There's a reason. Like I said, dudes, they can act all they play and spin whatever narrative they want. They don't want to fight me because I'm a risk. Everybody said this. I'm a high risk, low reward. Now I don't exactly know what all that entitles, but I do know.
Right.
I do know that I am a damn risk for anybody, any fighter at 126, for sure.
That's a fact. So let's talk about it, man. Because I knew they were saying, you good.
I know
I know
you
they were
good.
saying, they kept speaking about you making your first fight at featherweight because obviously you was at 22. When did you make the switch? When did you decide it was time to go up a weight class?
Man, it hurt, man. I was emotionally really hurt about it, but I wanted to fight anyway, really bad. I was supposed to fight anyway. I was supposed to fight him before Cardenas. Cardenas was basically my replacement, pretty much. Like I said, I got offered to fight him. I was that whole time I was off after my last fight last year.
Right.
I was waiting on that fight. I was waiting on the anyway fight, and then it just I kept telling my promotion and my management, I'm like, yo, I cannot hold this weight. Like, I can't keep y'all got to make something happen. If we're gonna do it, it need to happen now. Like, come on, like. But then you already know the landscape at 22. Everybody was in a line waiting for anyway. Everybody. So it just made it that much longer. You know what I mean? So by the time it finally came around, I was like, nah, bro, like, cause I had already had my last fight, so and then that weight cut was the worst cut I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
I was like, bro, there is no absolute fucking way I could fight anyway in that condition.
Right.
If I fight him in that condition, that dude he could hurt me bad. And I was like, ain't no way, bro, because I was like, I'm too good. I know in my heart I can be in a way. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody can say I'm crazy. Everybody can say this and that. I also guarantee too that if I was to hit him with some of them same shots that he got dropped with by them other guys, I guarantee he wouldn't have got the fuck back up.
Man, man, you got a common opponent too. I want you to know that, just in case you didn't know, he fought Dasmarinas too. Yeah. So
and everybody try to say that. Oh, anyway, got rid of him in 3 rounds, and you took 9, and da da da. I'm like, bro, like y'all stay trying to nitpick the most dumbest shit, but it don't matter.
Story, man. Gotta tell the whole story. Like, you get me. Who cares? I don't care how soon it was. It's impressive the way you did it, the way you pushed through. Going through the motion, like you said, you was feeling sluggish. It's a lot. You know what I mean? That shit, y'all not gonna be perfect every night. I understand that as a supporter, I get it. But like, the bigger story is, again, you finding a way to win. That shit mean more than just I mean, everybody, gonna look a certain way when it's always going their way. How are you gonna look when the fight is not going your way? How are you gonna behave mentally? Are you gonna unravel? You got knocked down early. That shit, it didn't even affect the rest of the fight to me. It just lit something up under you. And like I said, when you created your opportunity, you set that shot up and you dropped in the first time. The rest was history, man. So I'm big on the telling the full story. And
again, for real.
I can't wait to see what's next for you, man. I mean, that's a statement win, bro. Damn near knockout of the year type candidate. That's what that is. One punch right before the end of the fight. You get what I'm saying? You get your
it's crazy too, because when I seen Brian Norman, he from Atlanta too. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we cool. Yeah, when I seen his knockout, Jin Sasaki, I was like, it's crazy. I told people then, I said, my next knockout gonna be something like that. I'm gonna put boy to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So man, the people gonna understand, man. I say what I mean and I mean what I say.
Mm-hmm. I hope, and I just don't see no reason why you won't get these opportunities, bro. Like you here now, you know what I'm saying? And you 26, got some real good talent, man. I know you going, I know you ready, I know you ready to compete for the title. You know, the titles are
Man,
scattered in the division. Do you have any pick of a preference of a belt? You know, sometimes people like, I want the
I mean, I
WBC.
want everybody to know I want to fight Fulton. I want Fulton this ass, but
Yeah, that's the
he,
dream.
yeah, he ducking though. So and then I was supposed to fight Nick Ball. Nick Ball, he opted out to fight me. Like me, he was supposed to fight Shu. He didn't want to fight Shu-Shu. And then with me, Queensberry and in overtime, they were talking
Mm-hmm.
and about me and him fighting for the WBA world title. And he pulled out of negotiations with that and then brought up 122-pound Lewis Neri.
Yeah, wow.
So,
Ah,
so
damn.
now,
Like,
now I just won the WBO title. You feel
mm-hmm,
me? So I just solid because I'm number 4 in the WBA. I'm
mm-hmm,
number 6 in the WBO.
mm-hmm.
So now I'm about to be at least, what I'm saying, with the international, but I'll probably go to like number 3 or number 2.
Man, and you right there. You right there
I'm
with
right
those
here.
air
Yeah,
shots.
so
Yeah.
if I gotta fight Espinoza, I'll get it in. Me and Espinoza can get it in. I
No,
love fighting tall dudes.
no,
I
I
be
was gonna
knocking.
ask you about that damn grasshopper,
Yeah,
like he was Slender Man, bro. God damn
I
that.
be I be knocking the shit out of tall dudes. So
So yeah, you would like to fight with you and Espinoza then.
absolutely, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't none of these dudes put no fear, no nervousness, no ambiguity, no nothing in my heart, dog. Like
I
dude,
believe.
I will face any champion tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And people keep saying, "Oh, you ain't ready for you'll get beat by any top champion or any you're not ready for champ." Okay, sure, dog.
I
All right,
want to
just
see if
put
that's
them
the
in there
end
and let me see you do it. I'll show you. All you gotta do is give me the opportunity. I'll show
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, how we gonna find out if these guys not gonna get in there and fight? We want to see it. You know, we all think we know how these fights gonna play out, but we don't until we see them. And
Right.
I personally want to see you in there with any of these guys. So with that being said, all right, you got Nick Ball, WBA, WBC, Cool Boy, IBF, Angelo Leo, and then you got the WBO, Rafael Espinoza. Out of those 4 guys, man, who do you think would be the most willing to get in there and fight
I mean, I think the most willing would be Espinoza because
you?
he's been on a tear himself,
Yeah.
and he's tough. And honestly, I think he would be the hardest fight out of all of them. But
Mm-hmm.
and which would only add to the degree of the story. Like, yeah, see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out y'all think I can't beat nobody. I'm gonna take out the hardest guy,
Mm-hmm.
the hardest champion. Then what
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna say? Then now what y'all gonna say?
Right, right. And move the goalpost somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna have to give you your just due. Like, you know, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to.
Yes, sir.
Have to. I just want to see who's gonna end up mixing it up. Because I mean, out of all of them guys, you gotta get a shot against one of these dudes, man. I think any of these fights are great. Nick Ball, he's an action fighter, but like you say, he had other plans, I guess. And they seeing that
Man,
that high risk, low
I
risk
will
shit.
ball their ass. All I gotta do is tighten
Talk
up.
about
I just gotta tighten up some things. I know
it.
exactly I know exactly what I gotta do. Like that'd be the funny part. Like
Mhm,
when I'm in there, I can feel and I can see. I be talking to myself too. I'll be like, oh damn, man, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. You need to, establish a jab. You need to do this, and then
mhm.
if I'm not feeling it, I just I gotta go to what's working or what I can use to put me in position to do what I need to do. And
Right.
so the jab was working. That's why I was tearing his ass up with the jab the whole fight.
Mm-hmm.
Jab. I just kept jabbing. I kept touching him with it. Just thinking, just popping them. Just setting it up, the power shots. Now, I could have definitely went to the body a lot earlier. I was definitely lacking with that. But that was
Right.
because, like I said, because of my sluggishness, I didn't feel like usually my footwork is what puts me in position to land these bigger shots. and I didn't like. I felt so sluggish, bro. Like it just was not there. So ultimately, since that was the case, I just was like, all right, well, fuck. I'll let me just use the jab, and I'll just walk his ass down. I'm gonna walk him into the shot.
Yeah, you figured that shit out, bro. You figured it out.
Yeah.
My cousin used to box at a point, and he had a fight on Showbox that happened to him like that. He felt like he trained well, but he said when he got to the ring, he said he's telling his coaches like, oh, my legs, like he felt like his leg, he ain't had no legs or some shit like that. So you've heard a number of different stories. Like for me, I just like to hear what y'all go through because we never know. Y'all put a lot of work in for one night's of work, and y'all creatures of habit, man. One thing go off, one or two things out of place, it could throw everything off. And I'm very aware of that. Like I'm not one of those guys. Oh, that's an excuse. Nah, shit happens, man. Y'all human. Y'all not Superman. Even though we like to treat y'all like it, but shit happens sometimes. And again, your experience it spoke volumes about you. What message, man, does Elijah the Wolf Pierce got for 126, man? What message do you got for these guys?
That the motherfucking hunt continues, and it's gonna stay continuing.
Talk to him, man. Talk to him,
Come
man.
on, man.
And
then, in other words, too, a lot of Goliaths is weak when that piece come out.
Talk
But
about
who
it.
really fucking with them wolves when they teeth come out? Come on, man.
Talk about it. I seen you took a picture, man, and you seem like you had your team, your family. Which you know what? Matter of fact, like you show some raw emotion, bro, after this fight that I just have an appreciation for because I could just imagine the amount of work you put in, all the shit you go through, a fight not going your way, and for you to still, people ready to count you out. Soon as something go wrong, you already know this shit. And for you to be able to step on shit and prove people wrong, put yourself in a position where they can't ignore you. I gotta play this. Like I appreciated this energy, man. Tell me what this meant.
I love my children. I do anything for my children. And talk your shit out. Ain't nobody can stop me. Nobody. Bro. Yes, sir. Listen, bro.
Tell you like that. I was trying so hard to keep it together, bro. I want because right as soon as the fight ended, I told my little brother, I said, "Twin, go get my kids. I need my kids. Like I need my kids."
Right.
Like and so then they went all day up. My team went and got my kids for me and brought them to the ring. But that's all I could think about, bro. Like literally all I could think about. I was like, man, I just want my baby, dog. Like I had both my children there watching me. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing.
Right.
I got a crazy knockout. I was just like, man, I'm blessed, man. God is with me. You know what I'm saying? I got my babies right here. It don't get no better than that.
Yeah, man. That this is like a perfect ending to a rough start of a fight, right? And just having your people there and knowing that they got you. You know what I'm saying? And for you to put on for them, man, I just love seeing it. Pops in there with you and the kids just celebrating that moment and all that.
Yeah, see, that was another thing. Like on my it was a clip on my page. I was just so emotional, bro, just because of the fact that, like I said, I'm a very family oriented person. So like
I can see it. That's why I asked about the kids. That's a genuine. Whenever I ask how the kids doing, because I'm a father myself, so I know you fight for them. That shit. That's why I play these little clips. Like I felt that shit. That shit give me like goosebumps here, and I'm like, I know you need that. Shadeja Green had a fight a couple weeks ago. And she had that same emotion came pouring out. She said 20 years of work. And I just felt that shit. And I felt that very similar moment right there when you shared it with your family. Like, had your kids with you. We doing this shit together, man. And you in a division where it's a lot of good talent. I'm very hopeful that one of these guys, opportunity present itself for one of these titles. I think you deserve it, man. Me personally, ain't no more that you need to keep fighting before getting one of these guys. I think you've proven it. It's several fighters that these champions have fought, and respectfully, I just don't feel like are better than you, and that alone tells me that you should get
that's literally my whole man. You just took the words right out of my mouth, like for real. Like I've been that's what be having me so like baffled. Like I'd be confused as hell. Like when you know some of the fans say I'm not worthy of to be
Mm-hmm.
fought and stuff like that. I'm like, what, dude? Some of these dudes be fighting worse dudes, fucking way but ranked below me. Like
Mm-hmm.
what? Like or got worse records or just not as good as me. Period. Not don't got a
Mm-hmm.
bigger name than me. Like some people even were talking about Cardenas whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cardenas was only ranked higher than me by like 1 or 2 spots in one sanctioning body, and I was high
Right.
ranked higher than him and all the rest.
Right.
And on top of that, I have a bigger name than Cardenas. People know me more than Cardenas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, now
Right.
you know now post in a way it might be a little. I don't know. It could be different now,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm saying like before,
Right.
nigga, everybody knew me more than Cardenas.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
how
hell
was
yeah.
that a bigger fight for anyway than me? It wasn't.
Nah, bro. It's not, man. It's
Like, come on,
not.
that's cat. That's cat,
It's
bro.
not.
Like, cut it out.
You
Cut
are
it
a
out.
risk, man. It's clear, and you know that. You know what's going on. I don't like to say people are ducking, but I say people take calculated risks, and they be
For
having
sure.
plans. And I just respect a guy that is going willing to fight anybody. You see your track record. You bounce back from adversity. You've been battle tested. What better person to share the ring with than somebody that really want to beat you? Somebody that really want to prove it. Somebody got to shut you up. I'm for the fighter. I'm an advocate for the fighter getting his opportunity, bro. I done seen you prove some things. Seen you have some, great finishes to your fights, bro. And again, 2019, the last time you tasted a defeat, and since then it's been nothing but up knockouts and belt the ass. Like, what else do you need to do? And that's what I would like to know as a fight fan, as a supporter. What else do you need to do to get one of these guys to say, "Hey, look, man, I'll get that dude the opportunity to fight"? You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know what else they're gonna do. I mean, how many other people is it in between you? You sitting here 21-2 with 17 big knockouts. Just had a highlight reel. Like, you on a hell of a run. Why wouldn't somebody want to challenge a guy that's been winning for years in a row?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, y'all. Well, yeah, it's always, oh, you ain't nobody, you ain't this, you ain't that, or whatever. I'm like, well, y'all niggas just puss for the side of
Mm-hmm.
puss.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not like that, bro. Y'all not
Right.
because
Right.
it don't make any sense why you would not unless you're trying to cherry pick or take an easy road.
Mm-hmm.
You're like there's no reason why it would not make sense to fight me if I'm so trash or so easy. Why wouldn't you want to face me?
Right.
I got a good record, yeah, and I got a lot of knockouts.
Right.
So that would look even better on your record. Oh, you knocked
Right.
out with a dude who got 17 knockouts,
Right. Right.
right?
Right. And the win streak, the consistency, you clearly showed. Like, that's why I highlighted that. That's why I do my homework. I pay attention. I scrub your record. I look and make sure I'm able to give you your proper credit for what you're doing. You're on a hell of a run. Why wouldn't somebody want to step in and say, I want to challenge that dude? He ain't been winning. You've been winning years in a row. Years in a row. I don't get it. It's like, who else do you want to challenge? So you gonna get there. I truly believe it. You got the right team, focus, attitude, and you battle tested and driven, bro. It's only a matter of time. That's the way I see it. Because it's only so
Yeah,
many.
man. End of the day, God set me up right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just taking the precautionary and necessary steps in order to improve. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I'm just tightening up little stuff, and
right,
I'm like just from the weight cuts to the training camps to all that stuff.
mm-hmm.
It's just little pieces, you
Right,
know. And my time gonna come. I'm not. It's gonna come. I know that.
mm-hmm.
So in the
Absolutely.
meantime. I'm just gonna keep locking in on what I gotta
Right,
do, and
right,
and become my very best version of myself. Cause
right.
definitely, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Definitely being out the ring for that, and I damn sure don't want to do it again. Being out the ring for that long,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely feel it. I don't care if you people try to like my dad. He even told me he was like, it ain't that different because you still sparring and you still doing it. I'm like, Dad, yes it is, dog. It's just
Mm-hmm.
different. It's different. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care what
Yeah,
nobody say.
under the
If you
lights.
got
Yeah,
them
I
eight
always hear
ounce.
y'all say it. Ain't nothing. It's no real simulation for being under the actual lights without the headgear.
Yeah, you got
Right,
the little ass gloves, them 8 ounce gloves
right,
on, all
right.
that. Your adrenaline is so high because you can feel the power of them little ass gloves. Like you
Right,
can
right,
feel it.
right,
So it's
right,
like it's a whole different type of feeling, dude. And like
right, right,
I just I had to readjust. And
right.
and I'm just glad
Understood.
I would have the opportunity to step back in the field and do what I do. I came
Mm-hmm.
out unscathed, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I'm blessed, end of the
Right.
day, and I give all glory to God.
Right. So I look, man. I noticed you've been, you not only you've been tearing Atlanta up, you've been tearing the OTX platform up, man. How
Oh
much
yeah.
fun? And it looked like you having a ton of fun doing it. How fun or you are enjoyable as that experience been fighting on the platform, the OTX platform.
Man, yeah, of course I enjoy every step. I now that they dubbed me the OTX General now.
Yeah, I wrote that down as a note. I was about to say, yeah, you pretty much are the OTX general, and you with statements like that, people gonna be able to connect it to. I see him on OTX. That's the one that knocked dude out, had his arm hanging out the rope. Yeah, you know what I mean. Your
Yeah.
daughter brought you out. You making memorable moments from the wolf costumes, like all of this stuff is stuck
Yeah.
there, and I'm seeing you build, man. And that's another layer. You get what I'm saying? Just playing to the crowd and being entertaining. Like this
Yeah,
is what this
marketing.
is, right?
Yeah, just
So it's
marketing.
like
Yeah.
you're gonna talk your shit and you're gonna get in there and fight. That's all. I'm always advocating for somebody that's about their business. Rock with their family, a father. You just want the opportunity that putting in this kind of work that you putting in get you. And me, like I said, I'm just here to see it. Something I wanted to ask, what would you say was the biggest change from 2019 to now? Like, since going on this run, what would you say the biggest change you made?
My mentality toward life.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, because like I said, that was the whole reason I changed my name from Sweet Pea to
mm.
the Wolf.
Right, right.
I literally I was really depressed. I was extremely depressed. And like I said, I
Mm-hmm,
went through the divorce, all that stuff.
mm-hmm,
So I was just like, man, I was really angry. I was really angry.
mm-hmm.
But it's not smart to fight angry. So I had to channel it in a different way,
Right, right.
So I pretty much took all that emotional anger, all that anger and emotional content,
Mm-hmm,
and I pretty much like ciphered it through boxing. And I was like, man, I'm going to create just a whole new persona,
right,
for myself. And that's where the wolf was born. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm hunting down motherfucking
right.
anybody who get in my way, anybody who is not supposed to be on the path will be removed from the path.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? And
mm-hmm.
it was kind of like I took that regard in different ways. It wasn't just boxing; it was personal. It was
Right,
mentally. It was everything. I was like, if whatever that's not gonna serve me, I got to get it
mm-hmm.
out the way.
Right, right.
And
Nah,
so
that's
And
real.
pretty much, yeah. So that's what I just literally like channel the wolf. Like that's my
Mm-hmm,
spirit. That's my spirit animal for real. My spirit animal is a gray wolf. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
mm-hmm,
Libra. I'm a
mm-hmm,
Libra. So like
mm-hmm.
it's just everything is organic with me, bro. It's all real. Like I'm
Nah, I
not
feel it. I
playing
feel
none
it.
of this for like no gimmick or to
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nah.
try to
Mm-hmm.
look cool or sound cool or something. Nah, like this is all real. Like it mean a lot to me. It had a lot of
Right,
meaning. Like I got all
right.
this shit tatted on me. It's on my body for life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you move accordingly, though. You get me. So I
Swear,
don't.
exactly.
What you doing is not gimmicky to me. It's authentic. It's genuine. It comes across as genuine, and it's fun. You add an entertainment layer to it as well. But at the same time, like you just elaborated that how you take this shit serious. It's not just a gimmick. It's not. Nah, I love that mentality, that wolf mentality, and I think that's that shit that switch. Like I said, that you got,
Yeah,
man. When something not going your way. You don't got that quit in you. That's why I'm gonna always win, lose, or draw. I'm rocking with you. Like you don't have that. You gonna get in there. You gonna figure some shit out. And I'm just watching it,
word.
seeing you doing it, watching the growth, man. Like I said, man, I can't wait to see the next fight. Whoever's next, man. Hey, listen, man. 126, man. Y'all got another player, man. Y'all got to. Hey, we trying to see something. We
For
trying to see
real.
who's gonna give the Wolf his
Shit.
opportunity at the title. I want to see it, bro. Any of these guys, like I supported all the boxing, but A Nick Ball fight is fun. Angelo Leo, Fulton, Espinoza, you name it, I want to see it, bro. And you're willing to fight whoever you got to get to those guys. So, like I said, it's only a matter of time for you, bro. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, man. They can't keep me out field. They can't duck me. None of that. It's on the way. I ain't even worried about it.
Right. I got a couple more questions. I can keep you here too much longer. Appreciate all your time too, as well. Something I wanted to ask, because the fans feel a certain way about a certain Turkey Al-Sheikh, and I always like to ask the fighters from your vantage point, like, what are your thoughts on him as being in the boxing game? I don't know if I asked you this, and what you think about fighting over there inside.
I remember you asking me something about it, but I mean, only thing I can really say is that if he's gonna bring more opportunity into boxing, great. Bring more money, things like that, cool. Besides that, I don't really know too much. Like, now, as far as my management, he's told me that they have interest in me.
Dope.
So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I'm a businessman as well as a fighter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, man, I'm just trying to make smart decisions moving forward. And I'm right there, right where I'm this close to a title. Hopefully I can get it before, but if not, then I'll get it after my contract expires or whatever the case may be. I'll fight whoever. Everybody know I'll fight whoever the fuck. I don't care about fighting. So
right.
I just want to make sure I'm compensated fairly.
Right. Oh, of course. Oh, most certainly. I see somebody said Elijah on the Riyadh season card would be lit. Right. I just love to see people that work for it get the opportunities that I feel like they deserve. And like I say, I'm just one of the few I guess content creators, whichever you want to call them, or supporters that really genuinely take time to understand or try to understand how difficult of a path it is that y'all have to travel just to get to where y'all have to get to. Like, I didn't have no idea that y'all be 10, 12 fights in, guys is still fighting for free and different things like that. So when you hear Turkey is in the game and he is essentially getting people paid, you like to see these other fighters that sometimes get overlooked get opportunities. So yeah, would be dope to see you. But wherever you fighting at, I'm tuning in. Because you earned that, you know what I'm saying? And so I seen somebody said, shout out to CJ. He said, Pierce got a new fan here. Shout out from the Bay. And that's real, man.
Hey,
that's
shout out to the Bay, man, on the west side. Yes, sir.
Right. So look, lastly, man, one of the last things I want to ask you, what message do you want to send to the boxing, either boxing or just your fans or anybody that's listening right now?
Man, open up your eyes, man. Open them eyes up. The wolf is coming, and the hunt continues. Don't sleep, man. Cause end of the day, I ain't going no damn where. I know what I'm saying.
Right.
And I'm finna be in the faces of whoever is in my way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's either you can give up the belt or I'm gonna take it from you. So
you heard it. You give it up.
That's why I'm coming.
You get me? Love it, man. And one last thing. Wanted to get your thoughts on one fight. Canelo Crawford, man. What's your thoughts on it? How you got it? What you think?
I'm going Crawford, man. Crawford, man, he made me a believer when I went, like I said, with the Spence fight, just because I know there's a lot of ulterior motives you can think about regarding it, but end of the day, I'm still I'm a big Spence fan. And I didn't got cool with Spence now too when I was Frank Martin's sparring partner. But you know what I'm saying? But just that alone, me being that fan of Spence, for him to do him and how he did him, I was like, God damn, he's sharp, man. That was crazy. And then just because I had never been hip about, I always knew who Terrence Crawford was, but I never really was hip to him. I never did my homework. So after the Spence fight, I did my homework. And then I was like, okay, no, Terrence Crawford fought. Like, this dude nice. He nice. And then it was crazy too, because then out of nowhere, I started getting comparisons to him from some people. And I had never heard that before, ever. Like,
I think it's temperament. Like
Yeah.
when we, well, at least for me, if I was to make that kind of comparison, because you ain't got that quit mentality. Some shit happened to you, you going to get it back. That's how I view Crawford too. He kind of guy. If you land the shot, you get something off. Oh, he's going to get that shit back. He's gonna be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? A genuine fighter, a real one that's coming to win.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I mean, my team, they're working on some. I got different avenues or whatever going on. So,
Right.
as far as I was told that it's possible that I could be in camp with them. So
Oh, really?
hopefully, that happens, and I love to meet them, man. I
Yeah,
love to.
hell yeah. Yeah, that's dope, man. Hell yeah. I hope so. I'm wishing all the best for you, man. And one thing, lastly, I did want to say this to you. What message would you have for a fight for a young, kid that may have seen your fight Friday and from seeing it just decided that that's boxing is something they might want to do after seeing the ElijahPierce fight? What message would you have for a kid?
Yeah, man. I tell all kids, and I even tell my own fighter. I got my own amateur fighter that I built from the ground up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I the same quote. No
Right.
matter the conditions in the wilderness, a wolf will never eat grass.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning relentlessness, and you have to be relentless in your approach with this. Boxing don't
Right.
come easy. It is something that it takes time, dedication, diligence. You know what I'm saying? A lot. It take a lot. So you can't come into this thinking you're gonna get quick rewards. Like it don't work. This game don't work like that. Like,
Right.
and I like to attribute it to a banking system.
Yeah.
Therefore, like if you go put money in the bank, you got an ATM card, you put it in the machine, you can, what I'm saying, get money, you
Mm-hmm.
can withdraw money. It's the same shit with boxing. The work
Mm-hmm.
you put in outside, in the gym and
Mm-hmm.
outside the gym, running, what I'm saying, staying focused, come
Mm-hmm.
fight night, you got the ATM card, you pull it out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's pretty much how I kind of break it down for them when I talk to them, talk to kids
Makes sense.
about it.
What you put in is what you get out, man. And that's
Exactly.
it. This you be in it for the long haul, not a a quick flip or a quick run or something like
Yep.
that. Man,
Yep.
look, man, I appreciate your time as always. You got to support over this way. Us, the Just Do family, is rocking with you. Can't wait to see what's next. Keep making these viral highlight reel knockouts, man. We loving it, man. Let me make
You
this
already
up
know,
again,
bro.
man. I appreciate you, man. Keep winning. And like I said, and I mean this shit, win, lose, or draw, we still support. We don't care. Real, genuine fighters need to be supported. We need to continue to try to shed a light on those that's doing this shit the right way. And you're one of them. So I salute you. Appreciate you.
All right, it's all love, bro. You already know. Anytime, we gonna get build or anything, you already know. Just hit my line. We
Hey,
locked in.
appreciate you, man.
Already, fam. Holla at you.
Shout out to the fan, man. Shout out to the champ, Pierce. I appreciate him, man. Much love again for tapping in and just being a real one, genuine fighter in the sport, man. And he got a bright future, man. He just work hard. He want the opportunities, and he willing to work for them. Why wouldn't you want to see a person like that win? You get what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. So again, shout out to everybody. And CJ, Rich, my dog, appreciate the love. Jordan, much love, Brody. I see you in the cash. I appreciate you supporting the grind. Guys, the OG, Sean is in the building. Hannibal was good. Adam, Joshua, Dank, what it do, man? Lisa, peace to the queen, my dog. Dean, what's good with y'all? 88, my baby girl, the queen is just do. Dante is in the building. How y'all feeling? Joshua Cabrera, what's good with it, fam? Anyways, damn, D team slide, what it do? Showtime, the guy, what's good, fam? Big Dre, what's happening? Appreciate you. Shout out to the queen, Lisa, man. Bruce, guys, the OG, appreciate you, bro. I love it. I love that dude energy, man. He just authentic and genuine like that, man, in that way. And I reach out, he reached back, man. He had a really great win, man. Just the way he finished the show. Like he said, he felt sluggish, didn't have his best showing like he said after the fight, you're not always going to be perfect, man, but the goal is to continue to push through and get the job done. Now you on to the next. And shit, if maybe they use that as a reason to fight him, right? Maybe he got knocked down, so he should be easy, right? That's all. I just want to see him get a shot. And I like all these the champions at 126. I like the talent that's there. He got a couple of common opponents with guys. I just don't see a reason for him not to get a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate for that. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's a shit ton of guys better than him. I just don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're right there. You know you're knocking at the door, man. And I just, like I said, just hopefully one of them champions, you know, present that opportunity, and we just see a good fight. You want to see the real continue to win in the sport of boxing. So again, I appreciate the Wolf ElijahPierce. And real quick, y'all, I did want to briefly, I'm gonna be brief. I wanted to speak on well, the fights from last night was good, man. We seen some good fights. The GOAT showed out as she always do. Good to see Tony Harrison get a win. He got knocked down, but he still was out there boxing, looking smooth in spots, showing, you know, flashes of his old self, man. That was a good card, the Salida Promotions card that was on the zone. And you had the Top Ring card that was good last night. You know, Rohan Polanco, Quentin Randall, you know, Emiliano Vargas, early 42-second knockout, fastest KO of his career. You had Xander Zayas becoming the youngest world champion last night. You get what I'm saying? Shu-Shu completely showed out, in my opinion. I think he started to dominate his opponent about halfway through the fight. I think his first 12-rounder, he looked impressive, bro. He got a bag. He got offense. He really got some tools, man. That kid could fight. Love his temperament, his attitude. So it's only a matter of time before he get an opportunity too. And you seen him over there calling out Rafael Espinoza. So Shu-Shu is it, man. He ready to go. He's another one at 26 that looks dangerous. And I think anytime he get an opportunity, he gonna make the most of it. Adam was good with it. Yeah. I just hated the way they looked. It just looked all. It wasn't nothing with Vargas though. But I just hope for Emiliano, because he's so talented, I feel like they can step up his level of competition, right? I ain't saying rush him or I know what's best for him, right? I ain't managing him or nothing like that. But from what I see, that kid, he needs to be challenged because he's really talented. And you want to make sure he's growing accordingly, right? Them run-of-the-mill type guys, they ain't going to be do shit with Youngin, man. He be on the ass. He out there punching. He fast. He's sharp, hungry, good body shots. He turned his punches over well. He got good punch selection. It's a lot to like about Emiliano. I like the Vargas family. I salute him. I rock with him. You know what I mean? But that knockout was crazy, man. I'm telling Shu-Shu was naming him name, wasn't he? And shout out to Elijah because he don't bite his tongue. He want to fight Cool Boy bad. But at the same time, you heard him. He'll fight any of them champions. Nick Ball opted out to fight him. You get me? So I just want to, you know, it's not all about trying to paint these guys as ducks, but it's just exposing the real. Like, opportunities be in these guys' lap to take certain fights and they don't do it. And you know, with him one punch KO and people like that, shit, you might see that's why they like, man, that dude dangerous, man. And he a guy that you can't overlook and count out, right? But it's also a real one that you should want to share the ring with. That's like I said, on a 12 damn fight win streak and ain't lost in damn near 6 years. So I mean, ain't too many things, you know what I mean, more impressive than a hell of a win streak. A guy being able to not lose once, but twice and bounce all the way back. You get me? So just want to see what's next for him, man. And like I said, man, title shot, it can't be too far away now. Skywalker Boxing Media, my dog, man. How you feeling, bro? And shout out to the group she put on for women's boxing. Dominated her opposition as well. Like I said, this is an overall good night of boxing, man. I enjoyed what I seen last night. And Friday, like I said, was that OTX card, and ElijahPierce, the main event in Atlanta. He been tearing that shit up. He been tearing OTX up. Like I said, with the walkouts to the performances to bouncing back after being facing adversity, not having quit in him. Just somebody that I'm gonna continue to support and root for. So shout out to him. And I appreciate everybody rocking out on this good Sunday with your boy, man. Y'all hit the like button for me if y'all haven't. Sub to the channel, all that good stuff. Keep supporting the grind. But we don't come back later tonight and do a Just Do After Dark. We might do an early live for tomorrow, for Monday. So make sure your notifications on, because you know we always working, putting in that work. And much love to everybody that continues to support, man. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of the day. Shout out to Adam, Bruce Gas, Skywalker, Lisa, the Queen, 88 Sports Talk, the Queen, Miss Just Do. Who else? Technique, my guy. Big Drop Dre, Team Sly in the building, Sean in the building, The Butcher, my guy. You know what I mean? Everybody, man. Jordan, my homie. Appreciate the support. Dante's Boxing Talk. Dank, my bad, bro. I ain't even catch the channel, but I will be, you know, building a report, so I will be to reach back out to him. And again, we're gonna continue to build. So next trip, I'm gonna make sure I try to get a few questions in so we can ask them along the way so we can continue. Because I do want y'all to be part of the conversation as well and add y'all questions so we can, you know what I mean, get them to the fighter, and we just gonna keep working. Much love, Lisa. I appreciate you as always, man. Much love, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Like I said, if y'all don't see me on the late night doing the Just Do After Dark, might pop up in the morning or early one and just continue to build like we always do, yo. So with that, much love, much appreciation to everybody. Enjoy the rest of the day and check out this new short intro we got, man. Much love.
Representing Brick City, finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass.
And Shakur meeting them with a straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
From Patterson, New Jersey, please welcome the sweet Terminator, Shu-Shu.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Jusdueboxing, the best boxing talk.
It's probably the most unbiased channel on YouTube.
Right now, we're gonna give him his just due. Shout out to my brother Just Do.